guys, welcome to my React Rails tutorial. And in this tutorial, we are going to be building this application. It's a full stack application that uses React for the front end and Rails for the back end. So that's what we are going to be building throughout this series. And on my channel, I post videos related to programming. So if you're into that kind of stuff, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so that you get notified each time I upload a new video. So what the project does is it fetches greetings from a Rails API, which I built and we are going to be building, and displays it to the front end. So whenever I click on the greet button, it fetches different greetings and just displays it. And to show you what's happening, this is the Rails API here. You see the way it looks like. This JSON data right here. And so if I refresh, see the message keeps changing. It keeps changing each time I refresh. So that's what we are going to be building, and we are just making it that look good on the front end. We are just bringing that data from the back end to the front end. That's the whole idea of a full stack application, right? So we are going to be building this together. The whole idea of building this project is to help you get started on creating full stack applications capable of using a React front end and a Rails back end, the frameworks. So that's the whole idea of the application, and by the end of this tutorial, you should be able to connect the React front end to a Rails backend. So for this video particularly, we are just going to set up the Rails backend API, and that's it. That's what we are going to be doing for this video. But before we do that, we need some prerequisites. We need Ruby, we need Rails, we need PostgreSQL, and we need a code editor. So I already have this installed, but if you don't have those installed, you can go ahead and install that. I'm not going to be going through the installation of all these because it's beyond the scope of this video. So I assume you already have these installed on your system. So building a full stack application, particularly using Rails, the Rails API as the backend, actually can be done in two ways. The first way is using Webpack and the React Rails gem. So you install the React Rails gem in your Rails project. For that one, you're not going to be making the project to be an API specific project. You can just do a normal Rails installation and you install these gems and other. So that's just the basics. So you have to install these gems to get started. It's beyond the scope of this video too. So I'll be making a video on that, but later on, but not now. So just wanted you to know about that. And the second way of doing it is building a Rails API for the back end and then if a React front end, just like we have done, just like I've done here. So that's what we are going to be doing in this video. And so yeah, that's what we are going to be doing in this video. We are going to be creating a Rails backend and linking it to the React and serving to the React front end. All right, that was just some kind of brief introduction on what we are going to be doing. So enough with the talking and let's get to work. So the first thing, assuming we already have everything installed, Ruby, Rails, and PostgreSQL installed, we can just go to our terminal and then we look for a directory, or maybe we navigate to some place where we want to keep our project. For me, I'll put mine on the desktop. While on the desktop, we just need to type the command to generate a new Rails API project. So it's Rails new, I'll call mine greeting API, and then we need an API flag to tell Rails that we are building an API, and then the database PostgreSQL. So after writing this, we hit enter, and you see it's generating the project. So after it's done change directory into the project. We see it into the project. Um, Greetings API, and then launch with VS Code. As you can see, we have the file structure, the folder structure for the Rails application. And after generating our application, what Rails will do is Rails creates a database using the name of our application. So we have to now set up that database. And to do that, we are going to write a simple command, Rails db setup. It does the job for us. So I've done that already. So that's why it tells me already exists. And you also want to run the migration because it um depending on what you see, it might ask you to run migration. So just migrate the tables, though we have no tables, but just to avoid errors, you have to run the migration. Rails it's Rails db migrate, like so, and then Rails about it. Don't know. Oh, sorry. Did you? Okay, that's it. Rails db migrate. It happens like so, and then we can now spin up the server. You see, our server is running, the application is running, and it brings us to the Rails welcome screen. So it means we've set up everything right and everything's ready to go, everything's good to go. So thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.